two Emirati adventurers went from the UAE to Europe by car. So the two Emirati adventurers began their road trip in Abu Dhabi and drove through 13 countries before reaching their destination. Sultan and Diya planned their adventure for almost a year. They took every detail into account to ensure they were well prepared to face the challenges ahead. Once the planning was done, they started their 30-day trip. Sultan Al Nahdi and Diab Al Mansouri's trip was not just a fun adventure, but it also served as proof of the Emirati passport's strength, as the Emirati passport is one of the strongest passports in the world, allowing its holder to get into 179 countries visa-free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, you really can't miss this bright orange Toyota Land Cruiser, UAE represent, driving through the streets. Also, their car's hood adorned an image of the UAE founding father, the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan.
Allah yarhamah.
And they drove through 13 countries, which were Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq, Turkey, Bulgaria, Serbia, Hungary, Austria, Liechtenstein, Switzerland, France, Belgium, and the Netherlands before they finally reached the 14th and their final destination, the United Kingdom.
Yeah, and there are loads of pictures online, up on their Instagram and on our Instagram that show their whole journey. So they took pictures in every single country, you know, with amazing monuments and...
That's so beautiful. I did see, so we have covered the story on our platform too. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can just get up, decide to drive around the city.
I think that is
around
so
the
cool.
city, sorry, around the world.
In the world. Can you imagine having like a month off and just being like, come on, and you have to trust that person so much. Imagine you decide who's going to be road tripping with you. Like, what if you choose a really highly annoying person or a person that like you just don't get along with? Your energies are not aligned.
Exactly. And I, for one, I know I would be terrible road trip companion. Well, firstly, because I'm terrible at reading a map. I can't look through.
In this day and age, you don't need a map. You have Google Maps. You have Waze.
I can't read Google Maps.
Oh, well, it's fine. We'll have to take that into consideration. I have a list of people, potential.
I don't know if I would go through Europe. I would probably end us reaching somewhere else altogether. I'm not really good at geography, so I don't know what the other side is.
But maybe it's not important, because even if you go the other side, you'll still experience amazing countries and you'll probably get in visa free, you know?
I don't know.
An adventure. 1 year. They planned this for 1 year.
Wow.
That was a lot of planning. I wonder, I bet they never thought they'd actually go through with it. You know how you make friends, you make plans with your friends, you're like, oh, we definitely need to do this, we need to do this, this and this. You never end up doing it. Imagine.
All those impromptu plans that have just... Well, no, actually, impromptu plans are the ones that work. It's these planned plans that usually tend to not work.
Exactly. So imagine planning this for a year. You'd expect, like, by the end of the year, they're like, you know what? Let's just book a flight, and you know we can get a little ticket throughout Europe, a cheap ticket. But no, they went through with it. I wonder how much the petrol was.
But you know, there's something. Well, that's very good point.
Because fueling up in different countries, obviously it'll be more expensive, and they definitely, I mean, if they calculated this a year ago, if they planned out a year ago, imagine the prices of petrol like changing.
True, and we are covering petrol prices later today.